Hey y'all, good afternoon. It's Tuesday and the work week is just, Lord, can we speed this up a little bit? Because it's taking its time. I needed to get in the pressure cooker. Right now it's in the slow cooker. It's in the crock. I need it in the microwave. I need it to speed up a little bit. Look, it's cold here on the East Coast. Drop down, let me know if it's cold where you are. It's pitch black by 6:30 now. The time ain't even changed yet. It's about to be dark at 4 o'clock again, y'all. I ain't looking forward to it. But anywho, before we jump into it, if you're new here, listen, this is not how I typically do my reviews. I normally have notes, all the things. We here to talk about Tyler Perry's Sistas because it's back, and I didn't even realize it was back, but it's back. I talked about it a little bit on my live last week. I got demonetized. YouTube is they snatching people's channels away completely. No warning, no notice. You just go on and your channel is gone. They demonetizing people. They giving people strikes right and left. You can't really do nothing. Can't say nothing. At first I was back and forth with some YouTubers that I really respect, talking about backup channels and second channels. And at first I was like, maybe. Then I was like, no, because I'm putting so much work into this one. And it took so much to build this one up to get it where I am now. Even though I feel like they tried to shadow ban me, that the views weren't really there. So I was like, yeah, maybe I should just start fresh. But it's a lot of work, it's a lot of energy, and it's a lot of time that I don't necessarily have as a single mom. But the way that things are going, sometimes you got to have the backup. So I'm thinking about it. Sorry the camera's shaky, I'm driving. It is what it is, okay? But long story short is, if you knew, or if you're not, or if you haven't heard, I got demonetized. If you would like, you can hit your girl up on Cash App. It's $, Shayna MCD, okay? No underscore. So, let me know. What are thoughts about names that I should do for a second channel? I was thinking maybe Shayna MCD TV or Shayna MCD Life and TV, because I was thinking about talking about, other things aside from just TV and media. But let's just thoughts right now. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, Tyler Perry Sistas, the second episode of this season, didn't hardly give nothing at all, really. I mean, it really could have been an email. It could have been a text message. It really was just not holding my attention like that. I watched it real quick at work. I didn't take no notes. I'm going off memory. Last week's episode, just to give a little quick rundown, we spent a lot of time with this interrogation. They were interrogating everybody to try to, everybody who was at the wedding that they know of, because they don't know that Hayden got an invite. So everybody was getting, interrogated. It dragged on the entire episode. Who do y'all think may have done it after the interrogation? The way Hayden was at home packing up his belongings and grabbing his passport and writing his resignation letter, I said, oh, it looked like Hayden might have did it. I don't know. Then I was thinking, because then the episode ends, and then we find out, or this week's episode begins, we find out that Gary is still alive. I said, Gary got to be one of Tyler Perry's favorites. You hear me? Gary's storyline should have been up 4 seasons ago. Okay? We so far removed from what Gary was season 1, I don't even know what's going on no more. I don't know where his children are that he dropped off with the grandma. Then it went down to one child with autism. Now he don't got no kids. Penelope nowhere to be found. I don't know what's going on. His storyline all over the place. Tyler Perry got writers in the room a little too late, because we done transpired and went off into something else. Okay? I don't know what's going on. But Gary, he's wicked. They say evil people typically don't be the first ones to be unalive. They hang on for a long, long time. So they find out that he's still good. His friend and right hand man, the clear man, I forgot his name, he went to check on him, And he was like, oh, you okay? Is he okay? The doctor like, you must really be a good friend. I'm thinking that he might have been the one to do it. Because he keep pushing the blame off on Andy. Like, oh, yeah, she's his fiance. She's the reason. I think he might be the one that's guilty. Okay? And it's just easy to place blame on Andy. Now, Danny up here writing stuff in her journal. Girl, leave the journal back in the 90s. You don't need no incriminating notes. So you ripping up paper and throwing it in a ball on the floor. Anybody can, you gotta put that thing in a shredder, rip it up, dispose in different trash cans. Writing stuff last week talking about maybe I did. Girl, what are you saying? What are you doing? No, Tyler Perry, he won't even do nothing with that. That could have transpired in the whole thing. But we already had Sabrina getting locked up in the back of the paddy wagon, cuffs locked on wrist before, and I really don't want to see none of the sisters getting locked up again. We saw a little bit of this week with Sabrina and her man. I guess we getting rid of that other donor. We ain't gonna see him no more. I don't know. Because now she going with my man. Her man is gonna donate the sperm, even though they could just have regular old sex, the old natural way. Like, they didn't even try. She didn't even try that. She didn't even try to see if she could do it the regular way. I don't know why they didn't just give that a try. Just take the condom off and just do it the regular way, and just, you know, then save your money, time, pain, and all that. But whatever. He like, look, I want you so bad. You can have my baby. It's giving she gonna end up being a single mother later on. That's what it's giving. I don't know. I don't know. Because if a man don't really want to do it, then suddenly he do. I wouldn't do it with him personally, honestly. Then again, it'd be the men who like the most excited, like they definitely can't wait to have the baby. Be nowhere to be found when it's time to raise the baby. They just want to have a baby. They ain't say nothing about raising it. But I mean, who knows? So she with him, child. That whole situation with Sabrina. Because then I'm like, Karen already got 2 baby daddies. We don't need another storyline of I don't know who my baby daddy is. I need to go on paternity court. Where's Mari? It's played. It's hiding through. And why is Karen still pregnant? Lord, how many months is she? Can we speed? Like, we moving a little faster than we used to, but we need to move it a lot faster. We need to jump skip again to Karen being in the delivery room. I'm tired of seeing her pregnant. Tired. She's been pregnant for 3 years. Enough is enough. I know it's a soap opera and it's really only been like 3 days, but come on. So, basically, we get in episode 2. Robin then came back. He's representing Andy. Andy acting like she's not a lawyer and she never practiced law. I mean, I know she a divorce attorney, but the way she acting so slow, he get her up out of the interrogation room and she's like, I volunteered to be here. Girl, get your bags and go and listen to Robin. I don't even see how she could ever make partner with anything. She's so ditzy. It is crazy how they write her. Like, a lawyer should have never been her profession. She should have been like what Fatima was, working at the front desk, or maybe the assistant, but she should not have never actually been the attorney. And then every time she win a case, it's like by luck. But I digress. So Robin get her out of there. They go back to his office, or to the office, or somebody's office. They talking, and she like, oh, because he like, well, are you still in love with Gary? She like, no, I don't like him. And he was like, okay, so what he got over your head? What do he got over your head? Tell me. And she don't want to talk about it. Then he was like, well, are you still in love with Jordan? It's still not too late to bring back the original Jordan. It's really not. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. She's like, yes, actually, and I need to go see my man right now. And he's like, I would not advise you to go see him. You need to go check on Gary. We have an open case now. And she's like, but I don't like him. This is what I'm talking about being slow. He had to be like, look, girl, the FBI is watching you. Huh? What? Who? I can't take it. She like, I just don't understand why I can't see Jordan. Like, oh my gosh, girl. That is why you in the situation that you in. Enough of her. Danny was trying to, throw that thing on whatever her man's name is, and he like, look, I want to be more than just an object for you. Like, I want a relationship with some depth. I don't see how this is going on so long. I don't see them making it. It's like the ex-wife, the way the kids got up out of there, that whole thing, and then where is this going? Is this going to be a serious relationship? Because she's not serious ever, and I see what he's trying to do. And he was like, you need to go talk to your therapist. And she was like, As he made her breakfast up, like, you know, try to use her mind and apologize. She like, me talking to my therapist is my business. You stay out of it. How y'all don't have anything serious? You don't gotta tell them everything that's going on in your sessions. But y'all should be able to talk about things. Like, she don't want to never really talk about nothing. Like, she's making some progress, but she needs somebody who's just going with the flow and just as unserious as she is. He's not that. And then are we gonna get married later? What's going on? Does he want more kids? I think he said he don't. Does she want them? She don't need them right now. Like, there's like not much character development, relationship development, much of a story. It's just like, oh, I want to do. Well, I think that you should not do it, and you should like really go to therapy, and then that's it. Like, I don't know. It's like, it's not. There's nothing really. Like, I could take them or leave them. There's nothing else going on. We finally. I mean, I'm glad we don't got to keep seeing Danny at the airport, but I want to see something else. So Fatima and Zach decided they want to try to figure out who tried to unalive Gary. This is all we got. We can move them on back on, like, let them just be on Fatima and let that be that. They could pop in every now and then with something with Karen or something with Andy, but because what is this? Who asked for this? Oh, we gonna find out who did it because we know we didn't do it. Shut up. Look, that's what the police is supposed to be doing. If I didn't do it, I'll be worried about how I can keep my name clean. Everything else, trying to figure out who did is none of my concern. Okay, I got another. That's the problem with Zach not having no job. Fatima should be so busy with law school and work that she don't got time for this. And where's Lil Michael? Anywho, that's all that's going on with them. I used to really like them and like get the warm and fuzzies with them, and now I feel absolutely nothing with them. Like, they don't really do it for me no more. I don't really care what they got going on, nothing. Karen's at home and Pam come over, and now I guess Tyler Perry finally taking heed because the people, including me, I'm the people, can't stand how Karen be talking to Pam. She's disrespectful, she's rude and mean to her, and Pam is just like laying down like a doormat. Now she finally acting like, oh, we friends, Pam. Oh, you know we friends, girl. Like, are y'all? Because with friends like that, who the hell needs enemies? So Pam come over and bring her favorite croissant and a drink. And then she like, okay, now let's just get to it. Like, who did it to Gary, girl? Because I done seen what was going on. I heard what the streets were saying. What happened with Gary? Karen don't want to talk about it. Instead, she just like, look, you can, while you over here, we can do some work. Off the clock? I don't think so. And she like, look. So Pam was like, look, you need to have a life outside of work, girl. That lady is 9 months pregnant for 6 years with 2 baby daddies. She don't need nothing else going on. Okay? Nothing at all. She was going on a date with your man, Pam. And where is he at anyway? Where is the FedEx guy? I mean, I guess we don't really need, I thought we was gonna, it's the second episode. I'm gonna give it some grace. Okay? It's a slow burn right now. It's slow. Tyler Perry was too busy worrying about Beauty and Black to really focus on developing the storyline with Sistas, but whatever. So then we had Karen, Danny, Pam, Sabrina. Yeah. Oh, Hayden. Hayden was like the most interesting for me because whatchamacallit? What was the girl that Tamara came over with her freaking dress on. Like, girl, where is you going? Why are you popping up wearing this in the middle of the day? Because that's how we ended off last week with her knocking on his door. So she invited herself in. They talking trash to each other. Like, they can't stand each other. Really, it was fake sexual tension for him. And she just playing him like she always do. Because he talking about her. She like, you won't let me. She like, you ain't let me in. Or he's like, I ain't let you in. I didn't tell you to come in my house. And she was like, I mean, you don't got no home trainer. Like, I've been used to that. I don't even see how she could pretend like she like him. Like, dang. I couldn't even pretend. Like, I just couldn't do it. I'm telling you, being a working girl is just, it ain't for everybody. Because I just can't, I can't fake it until I make it. I just can't. So, I don't know where things went left. Because he was just like, look, you might have did it. I seen what happened with Gary. And she tells him like that video she sent was a fake. She used the app. This AI stuff getting out of hand. We don't know what's real or what's fake no more. This AI stuff getting out of hand. Okay, we living in the Matrix. But anyway, next thing you know, I don't know, they went from talking trash to each other. I blink, and she dropped down to her knees. And I said, what's going on? What? How did we get here? And he ain't stopping, because, I mean, who else gonna give him some? Nobody. So next thing you know, he like, okay, I can get with that. They turn around, they come back, and he got his suit on, ready to go to work. I guess he said, forget this open case. Okay? Forget fleeing the country. I just got me some sloppy toppy and got broke off, and now I'm ready to go. I'm ready to start my day. Okay? Good morning. I said, really? That's all it took? And he was like, they was like, well, since we back together, and he was like, don't you ever sleep with no other man again? I guess he said, look, he was sleeping with an elderly woman, so he can't say nothing, so he gonna let it go. I'm like, do you even really like her like that, or you just like have the fact that somebody is pretending to like you? Because you know she really don't fool with him like that. Because he was like, you slept with my best friend. One thing I can get with her on, she was like, Gary is nobody's friend, child. I just think so shitty. She was like, Gary is nobody's friend. And that is a physics, okay? So I don't know if Hayden was the one. Maybe he just like, look, there ain't nobody questioning me, so I could go back to work. But we gonna see. Because next week, Robin gonna call Hayden into the office. With Andy having this open case, I don't know if she's gonna get promoted, because remember, they gave her like a verbal, heads up, like, hey, we gonna promote you to partner, but nothing was in writing. They had to get that contract together, which she did not sign anything. Nothing was in writing. So yeah, everything's still on the table as of now. And now that Robin back, just let him because Andy too slow. Like, she gonna get it and she gonna lose it, in my opinion. That's all that really went on. Like, that was it. Ain't nothing really happening. It's just dry. Now that I found out that Gary made it, I'm like less intrigued. Like, okay, now he's alive. Like, now I'm kind of annoyed. Like, why is he still with us? Like, I don't. Anyway, so that was Tyler Perry Sistas. If I missed anything, drop down in the comment. Y'all know I love to chat with y'all about it. I want to talk to y'all about it. And what are your predictions? Like, where do you think we're gonna go? What do you think is gonna happen on tomorrow's episode? Let me know. All right, I'll catch y'all later. Cash App, like, subscribe, all the things. Bye.